Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Clan Rictus playthrough as Tretch Craventail, where we are about to try and do something very Tretch. We're going to go to war with these guys. Now, somebody was commenting the reason I can't get lots of allies, I think they were talking about my confederation, is because I'm not trustworthy, whereas apparently I'm actually steadfast, so I think it's about time we break this a little bit. Are these guys allied with any? Oh, they are military allies with them.
I can see your soul and
but so am I. So let's see. I'm gonna take a piece with these guys. Let's just check what that does with the dark elves.
Yes, speak.
Ooh, they did not like that.
Words have great power. The power over life and
Let's
death.
throw them a payment just to keep them on side. And I'm not even going to do this instantly. We're just going to march down here and we're going to go to war with them.
Greatest of seers. Children. Say, move!
You can stay there, and you guys are all going to push down this way. Basically, we're going to batter him into submission, is my plan. I hope it works.
Our clan will rise. Gracie.
You can keep on pushing up this way. Okay. Buffs up our plague priests. Oh, we can get ingenious plans now. It's good. We can buff up our warp vermin, our storm vermin then. And that's good as well. So we're at another end turn now. As we're about to start wandering into Clan Pestilence's land. And we're going to completely betray him. We are Skaven, it's to be expected. You know, people shouldn't trust us, and we're going to try and batter Pestilence and force him into a confederation. Or just wipe him out. I would like to get Skrulk as well, but I mean, what I need to do is I need to shrink Pestilence down a bit, because they're just a bit too powerful for me at the moment. Well, no, they're not too powerful, they're too big. They're bigger than I want them to be, and they're more powerful than I want them to be. Because they were weaker, they'd surrender. They'd confederate with me. Oh wow! The high elves do seem to be pushing the dark elves back again to an extent there. I really want the. I mean, I'm quite happy for that war to just continue boiling on over there for as long as it can, because the longer it just boils around, the better I'm actually going to do. Because, well, straight up, it means the Dark Elves aren't looking at me, and I'm not looking at them. Sorry, that was me dropping my wedding ring again, which I'm playing with, which I shouldn't be, so please tell me off in the comments, guys.
I do not recognize your foreign gun.
I don't like that there, but there's not a huge amount I can do about it just now.
Call me Lord Craventail. Legs, tails, move!
Tretch can move quite a bit further than these guys.
Rakatita.
You have my favor.
Let's start throwing together an army here. Let's grab a Gracia. These are the ones who get Warp Lightning, aren't they? Yes. They are nice. I want to get some of those in some of my other armies, but for now this is just going to be a thrown together army to stop them. Whole point of this is just to monitor them.
Don't go away.
Ooh, we need that one leveled up, that's for sure. Let's get you up, being built up too. Okay, that's good. You can go to that mysterious island. I'm getting a little close to high elves there. That's not bad. Reload reduction. I'm going to grab that one first, then we'll grab that one. Campaign.
Skaven Yaka.
You are just this guy here, so you don't have a particularly strong army. You're not meant to. So we're going to batter them here. Then we're going to try and ambush their armies as they come back over. Though we'll have ambushy ambushers because we all try and ambush each other quite an extent. But as I said, I'm hoping I can force them into a quick confederation, because if I can, that will make me much more powerful, at which point we can get ourselves set up to start a second war with the lizard men, at which point we'll probably be able to crush them quite quickly. That's my plan anyway, and then we'll be able to take the rest of Lustria for ourselves. And potentially even help out the Dark Elves a bit, though I'm more than happy to leave them fighting up there, but that point we'll probably, you know, we'll get an invasion planned for somewhere else, potentially even up here. Khemri is expanding nicely, so I want to be keeping them friends. I'm not sure if Vampire Coast will stay on my side or Pestilence's side. Either way, it's not a huge issue. Not right now, I'm sorry. I do want to, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Tretch is ready.
So they do have Lord Skrulk, but don't know how they've leveled him up.
Lord Craventail. My packs. March, march. For the 30. Yes, yes.
Why are some of these guys so slow?
Fools, fools.
Okay, they stayed with me.
Forward. To battle.
Let's start building up some
Rictus
siege equipment.
ready for fight, scrap.
I cannot see you, but I know.
I'm being very treacherous here, like a good Skaven.
Hate water.
So that's Bretonia, so I'm sailing into very dangerous areas here, so I do want to be careful. Let's get that out, and you leveled up. And you... I want to save up for a wall. Okay, let's see what else is going on. The issue I'm having at the moment is I do have stuff happening up here, and I'm very spread out. I want to get myself built up. I could have potentially kept pressuring the lizard men, and I can always swap back to that. I dare say I'm going to be able to get a peace treaty fairly soon. The key thing here is to really weaken Clan Pestilence as much as we can, as quickly as we can, guys, because once we've weakened them substantially, if we get a peace treaty at some point, I'll probably be able to force them to confederate with me. It also means they're less likely to expand, so, you know. It's a bit of a treacherous move, but I am Skaven. I do feel a bit odd doing it. I might have been better, you know, just keeping fighting the lizard men, and that's a problem. I need to go over and deal with that as well. Because that does just give them a direct line up to me. But I'm, you know, I'm pressuring nicely, so... Ooh, yeah. Okay, we'll enter war on the side of our ally, so we're now at war with Telia, which is on the other side of the world, so I don't really care about that. I'm a bit surprised that they attacked the Vampire Coast, but... unfortunately,
The tribes
yeah, we're just going to
gather.
throw out some more troops here. What else can we get? What's worth getting?
All hail, horned rat.
And then we're just going to poke them until they fall over. Once we can.
Address me as Sir Lord. This way.
Nice easy auto for us.
Gather steal everything.
Nice. Oh. Still nice.
Plague and ruin. Crazy. We are brave, mighty. The plan scheme is discord. Speak, be quick.
Nope. Yeah, for some strange reason, they don't like me anymore, guys. Skull Reef! That gives me 10k. That's its entire point. It's really nice because it gives me 10k. So here, Hag Hall has a really good garrison actually, so I could probably...
Don't disappoint me.
You know what? I'm just gonna attack them, get them out of my territory.
See, I supreme. Turn to that fodder. I got nothing.
I don't care about this army, so...
Don't disappoint me.
Right, it's down here we want to really be working on levelling up. You're growing, you're already fairly good. You're growing, and get another building here. How about here? Here is good. Let's start getting a wall going up here. You can level up as well, and you can... Okay, that's good. And then turn. Sorry about that, guys. Still a little coffee from my grotty cold the other week, as you've probably guessed, but I'm getting better now. Slowly but steadily getting there. If you've not been in my Discord, by the way, guys, which is linked to below in the comments, I've been having a few PC issues as well, which is why I've potentially gonna get a little bit behind on my videos. For some reason at the moment, I can't diagnose exactly what it is. I've tried everything. I've removed bits, I've put bits in, you know, I've done all the little bits and pieces, and for some reason, every so often my computer it's not turning off, it's just freezing. And it won't recover, and to the point I can't even turn it off with a power button occasionally, which is weird. And it'll do it for like a day non-stop, and then it won't do it for like 3 or 4 days. Now I think it's, my first thing is that it's a short, but I can't. I've plugged and unplugged everything. Touch wood, it's not done it for a little bit now. I've said it's probably going to do it in 10 seconds. But no, so if I do get behind, I do apologise. That is probably why. I'm just hoping it's not a bit of hardware dying. I mean, if it is, I hope it's my motherboard or my CPU, because they're brand new, so they're still under warranty. Where are Harganith going to invade this time?
Your reach grows yet further, great lord. Your endless victories are changing the very fates themselves.
I have an ambush sitting for me over there somewhere. You're going to ambush the ambusher, are you? I can't afford to leave that behind me.
No. For the 13. Yes. Tretch Craventail. Move, man.
You can wait there. That is a nasty army. They are not nice.
I cannot see you, but I know you.
Now I'm unreliable, guys.
You stand before the supreme ruler of Nagaroth. Kneel before Setra.
They're not gonna give me a trade agreement anytime soon. Oh no, I've still got one.
Hail, horned rat.
I'm not continuing to sail up there. That's just too dangerous. You can fall back into town for a turn or two. You guys are good. Dr. Rataticus is doing nicely here. Move up the mobility completely. Let's up our artillery range.
All will lower tails to meet me.
Come on out, Skrulk. You know you want to. Now, he doesn't have a big army. He won't have much of a garrison there. The real question is, do I try and trick him out into an ambush, or do I lay siege? Because he will not have much of a garrison there. So potentially I can batter him. So we're probably going to siege with both armies just to see what the odds are, but I don't want to face those flails. They are not something I really want to be facing off against just yet. And this is where this is good. This is where this is going to... because I'm going to cause a lot of pressure to Clan Pestilence here, because I'm going to start cutting into their territories and battering their armies and pushing them back. Which is what I really do want to be doing here, because that's really going to help us push them back and get them knocked off the top spot. Not that they're on the top spot, but it's going to help knock them back. Ooh! Oh wow, they ambushed me. Of course they were going to do that. Oh god, they've ambushed Toxide too. I'm losing Toxide here, I think. This is bad. However, and this is really bad actually, guys. I didn't think this through. If I lose an army, I lose an army. I can rebuild it. I can rebuild, and I can rebuild better. So. Oh god, they have reinforcements too. Straight onto those plague monks. You guys can bound right over here. You guys can quite literally just move straight forwards into there. You can disappear off into those woods. And you guys can form a little block behind to throw things over the top.
Ready!
I want those plague sense bearers taken out to start with.
Yes! Quick! What orders? Clan rat spears.
Let's get our charge on. Well, that's perfect. Yes, charge into them.
Kill them! Counters come on! Yes!
You guys can all sprint up behind.
Ready! Moving!
You can spawn on them and you can shoot at them.
Night runners! Them die!
You can shoot into the back of them. That's perfect. They put him in the completely wrong place. However, we are suffering a bit on this side. You need to get yourself out to support the rest of our army. that he's just going to run away, which is probably the best thing for him to do. You can start shooting over to this side.
Globadiers! Yes, yes! Murder! Kill! Kill! Advance retreat! Scarpathil!
Oh god, they're hitting us from behind. There's a reason I said I was probably going to lose here, guys, and this is it.
Countess command! What? Ready now! Stab! Slide! At once!
You guys can move around the back.
Tail's yours!
I've lost the artillery, there's no point in worrying too much about that.
Attack! Attack! Storm the vermin! Quick fast! And slay enemy foe!
Best I can do is damage these guys enough that
Slaves down!
I'm not going to need to worry too much about them when we come back.
Fight!
Sorry, when I hit them with my next army.
Night runners! Clanrat spears! Die, things! Attack! Stop! No! Agree! Globadiers!
We are beginning to have a mass rout.
Retreat! Attack!
This is it, we're done.
Skaven Food command!
We're doing a reasonable amount of damage to them here, that said. Just not as much as I would have liked. So yeah, I maybe made a mistake by the way I moved up, but you know, we've not done badly. We've done a lot of damage to this army, so we're going to be able to take it out next turn. We'll have to start throwing another army together, which we should be able to do relatively quickly, actually. So, it didn't take as much out of that as I'd like. They will get that back relatively quickly. That said, I took out 743 of them, so that's a good trade. God, their garrison was back instantly. Oh, he's not actually fallen. Interesting. I'm not even... There's no point in even bothering that time, guys. I knew what was in that army. That was just going to be a complete and utter massacre. That said... Oh, he had another army hidden there. So it wasn't the garrison, it was the other army hidden. Which I missed. Oh, damn. So yeah. This is why Skaven are a pain to fight, because they do things like that.
Mighty am I. Move, march. I'll lead from rear. Even Sneak respects me. Yes. Let the bell scream.
Right. We've actually got quite good local recruitment here.
The council's voice.
For now, we're just going to throw together some base. Ooh. They're nice. Oh, fire throwers as well. So yeah, I can make some nice units here. Shields for fighting other Skaven. However, yeah.
All hail, horned rat!
That'll do as a start.
Clan Rictus!
And yeah, it's going to be another end turn. We're going to try and get some ambushes out on these guys next turn. I thought they'd moved one army somewhere completely different. Tretch can get some nice ambushes on them, push out and get some nice ambushes on them. We'll batter them down again, but they're probably going to fall back into their own territory. But even if they do that, guys, I've taken 2 territories here already, so this, while we've lost an army, that is a big hit to us. We've had a good exchange so far. I'm happy with the overall exchange so far. Because the whole point of this is to put as much pressure on Pestilence as possible, so that, because we will probably go back, get a peace treaty with them again once we've pushed them down a bit, but by the time we do that, they'll be much weakened, so that we'll hopefully be able to force a confederation with them at some point in the future. If they don't just come and siege me. He's sitting there in ambush stance again. That's actually really annoying because I can't see him. Ooh, well, we'll enter on the side of my ally. Now the question is, do I just go and walk into that ambush knowing it's there?
I will touch Black Pillar. Mighty am I.
I don't think I can see it with these guys, can I?
Night runner. Rictus looks favored. For the 13. Yes.
2 can play at this game.
Let the bell scream. Tretch Craventail.
Oh, I need to be spending some of my income. My income has shot up because I've lost my other army. Here's good. Let's get some things up here. Oh. No, that's actually good. Let's get you leveled up. Let's get some proper walls in these 2 places.
Clan City. Territory marked. All hail, horned rat. I'm told ruination. I know.
Centum. So yeah, 2 can play at this sitting in ambush game. So we're going to do that there. Now, I probably could have pushed forwards and taken that ambush, because I'm relatively sure I'd have won the battle, but it's just not worth the risk unless you absolutely have to. Yeah, we've got a good solid line here. They've got a good solid line down where they are, so maybe this wasn't the best idea. We've put ourselves into a bit of a stalemate, but they are at war with other people as well, so they can't afford to sit there just watching me, because if they just watch me, at some point the lizard men are going to hammer into them. Looks like there's another nice big dark elf in push going on. This war will at some point finish, but it's been raging for a long time. I am impressed by the High Elves' tenacity to keep holding on there. Oh yeah, they're at war with the vampires as well. That might actually be beneficial for Pestilence, annoyingly. What are you guys doing? I'm hoping the Vampire Coast can hold on and just keep them a bit busy there. Still there.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
Well, anyway, guys, we are going to be stopping this one here. So thank you very much for watching, and I do hope that you have enjoyed this.